All right, and we are live. Get a sip of my Diet Coke. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here drinking my Diet Coke. Looking sexy as hell with my beard and head unshaved. If you guys don't think I look sexy as hell, nobody cares what you think. I didn't ask you shit. But a quick reminder for those of you who show up after the fact, which is like 90% of you, please click like down below. Oops, is that saying my shit? They started shopping for my Instacart delivery. It's giving me an alert. That's going to pop up a bunch, guys. Sorry. All right. Remember to click like down below. Subscribe to my channel. Join my orc army. Follow me on Instagram. I don't even care on Facebook. Most of you guys are on Facebook. Follow my Instagram. I put extra stuff on there that you guys don't see. People ask me, what do you eat? You would know everything I eat if you followed me on Instagram. We talk about speed work. Put some extra lifts on my non-vlogging clients. Get on my Instagram. Click my Amazon affiliate link. All that stuff. You guys know all of this. I'm in a good mood today, by the way. I don't even care, man. Let trolls come in. I'm going to laugh at them. I want to make fun of them. I want the trolls to come today just so I can make fun of them. Right? Because they're fucking losers. All right. Coach, I have recently been getting back into it after off for years. Started recently adding a long distance relay. Now, let me see. Ooh. You are a troll. You guys sure know a lot about my personal life now, don't you? Coach, is there any major difference between long head activation and doing dips versus close grip bench? I don't understand why some people say dips are better for long head. Seems counterintuitive. Darko, do press downs, do extensions if you really and truly care about the long head a lot. But dips will work it just fine. There's a lot more data coming out on that stuff. It turns out the long head is a lot easier to train than we thought it was. And a lot of these stuff that people thought hit the long head have active insufficiency. It is what it is. How would you program back work with an upper-lower split? It feels like I trained back effectively. My ability to brace on squats when I can pull off deadlifts after a suffer. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, Dan. You're weak then. Get your back stronger. Get stronger. That problem will go away. Is Tomcat Alley beneficial for free tea? I don't know what that is, and what's my rule? Ooh, more trolls. Man. You guys are just going crazy. Is circuit training good for conditioning? Potentially. Jesus Christ, there's so many trolls today. All right, guys, this trolling is just getting out of control. It is getting out of control. All right, guys, I'm going to close this down. Yeah, this is just getting out of control with the trolls today. All right. Yeah, I'm going to shut this one down, guys. This is just too much to deal with today.
Okay, I'm going to voice message you just because it's easier right now. Someone else just warned me on Instagram as well, who seems like a really nice guy, so I'm going to trust that. But it's a very fucking tough situation right now, and I don't know how to weed my way out of it. But I'm not going to let him take away time from my clients. So he's not going to get a lot of attention. And he can make up whatever the fuck he wants to make up about that. But the thing is, he's supposed to fly me over in August. So I don't know how he's going to play that out and get the money for that. So, no idea.
I didn't have a choice. In this case, there's a lot going on with you to where you want to get your business going the way that you want, but you're not willing to sacrifice everything. And that's the difference, Ruby. I gave up everything so that I could grow that business, to keep her and I afloat, and to make sure she was okay, and to still fly up there to see her. I sacrificed everything else in my life. I cut everything else out. It was just my business and her. And I had to get good. I didn't have a choice. When you're forced to do something and you don't have other options, you will be amazed. I had to change fundamentally who I was, or tap into a different side of myself to do that. I was in a situation to where I was trying to build my business, and even at a point where a lot of it was floundering, and I was floundering financially because the lockdowns hit. Lockdowns hit, I lost half my business. She was falling to pieces. I was having to support 2 households and a floundering economy, and still make time and the money to fly up there 8 times a year. So here's how I did it. I'm a heavily love-motivated person, and I felt something. And for me, that was enough to move mountains and to put everything into it and to force my time management. I forced it until it became natural, because I didn't have any other choice. And so in doing that, I learned to get ahead on my work. Even to this day, I have 65 videos sitting on my computer that are not uploaded. I'm always ahead of schedule. It gave me room to travel. It gave me room to wiggle. I just got so ahead on the content because I just dived into it with everything. I learned to manage my clients. I learned to get my clients organized so efficiently that I could take 5 days off 8 times a year and just have my phone to text with them. They already had their files done. I had to do it. It was a case of such a deep internal motivation that I found a way. Found a way. And Ruby, I sacrificed everything. My friendships, everything. And I gave up everything else that I did. Even though people know me as a gun guy, I haven't shot a gun in over 3 years. I haven't loaded any ammo in that time. Even though I have firearms, I don't mess with them. I used to read tons of novels, over 100 novels. I haven't made time to read a single novel in almost 4 years. I haven't hung out with a single former friend of mine. Not one. Almost 4 years. I don't play video games anymore. Ruby, I literally gave up everything to make my business explode and to take care of someone that I loved. And now she's out of the picture, she's gone, and I have the business. That's what I have left. And I mean, it's successful, but it's not fully rewarding. But I'm still ambitious because that was the thing. I had to become truly ambitious with an insane amount of drive. I gave up everything. I had to do it. I sacrificed everything else in my life